Hello everybody, it's Dr. Marcus Cayenne here with another video talking about different sexual positions and sexual things that you can do with back pain, spinal cord injury, or limited mobility. Today, this is for my men with spinal cord injuries and their partners. I received an inbox of exactly how the mechanics of it work, so therefore I wanted to make sure that I show you guys the mechanics of it right now. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to talk about this. So one of the things that we use with patients with spinal cord injuries is Carvajet, alprostadil, and Trimex, right? And so what does that look like? It's an injection that you stick directly into the penis that helps obtain an erection. Now, with some men with spinal cord injuries and just some men in general, Levitra, Cialis, Viagra, they don't work, right? So pills do not work for everybody. So once you don't have success with pills, then you go to the next stage, and those are the injections, right? And so how do you do the injections? What does that look like? I'm glad you asked. Let's talk about it, right? So the first thing you do is you get your medication, which will come in a vial. This is just saline, so it's not anything that is going to like real medicine. We're just going to pretend. So you take it, you get your alcohol swab, and you make sure you wipe the top of it and you put it down. Also, you make sure that you are looking at the base of the penis, and you make sure you clean it off with the alcohol pad also. Okay, and so this is what we tell our patients, and this is how we instruct them in the clinic. So when you are doing an injection, you never want to go straight down, because that's no bueno. You're always going to do it on the sides, right? And so basically what we tell our patients to do is go 1, 2, 3. It's going to be the top third of the penis, and it's going to be on the side. You're going to look and see if there's any veins. There is a vein that comes right here. So we're going to make sure that we miss that vein, correct? And so basically what we're going to do is we're going to get our medication. Your PCP or urologist would have prescribed the amount of medication that you're going to need. So you're going to stick your needle inside of the medication, and you're going to pull down how much ever medication you're supposed to take. You're going to 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do it on this side just so you guys can see it. Again, there's a vein right here. So we're going to go under the vein, and we're going to stick the needle in very slowly, and we're going to release very slowly until all of the medication is in there, right? And so once that happens, for some men it takes 5 to 10 minutes. Some men might take a little bit longer. And at 5 to 10 minutes, what you will find is the man will start to have an erection, and then you are able to have sex. For some people, it lasts 10 minutes, some people 30 minutes, some people an hour. Most of our patients do not do this, do not have an injection in more than 24 hours. So you usually have to wait 24 hours for the next round of it. And you never use the same side over and over, because you don't want any calluses to build up, you don't want any sores, you don't want different things to happen. So you make sure you go, if you do this side this day, this side the next time, and go back and forth, right? And so now the person with spinal cord injury, the male with spinal cord injury, a person with spinal cord injury, is now ready to have sex because they have achieved an erection. Now, this is just a bonus, because I know somebody's going to ask this question. Do they orgasm? So some people can orgasm, some people cannot orgasm, right? Just because you put the medication directly into the penis and you achieve erection does not mean that you're automatically going to have an orgasm. So with some of my patients, they use this right here. So this is a extended anal plug, and it's vibrating, right? And so what they do is, with their partners, their partner will insert this into the anus and going upwards, right? And why does it go upward? Because the prostate gland, if you go up inside the anal cavity and push up, the prostate gland is usually right there. And so what happens is, now you have an erection, you have this in as a partner. Let's see, you can do like this. So as you guys are having sex and this is in right here, the person can achieve ejaculation, and also they still have an erection, right? And so this is important for couples that are thinking about children, that still want to start a family. These are different things that you can do. If you have any other things you want to learn about regarding modified positions for back pain, limited mobility, spinal cord injuries, make sure you send those in. I'll be glad to to demonstrate those or give you guys some suggestions. If you want a personalized plan, make sure you go to our website. I will put it at the end of this video. Scan the QR code, or you can type it in and make an appointment, and we can talk about it and come up with a plan just for you. Also, make sure that you are following. We have a female sexual dysfunction series also going on. We also have this series, so I want to make sure that I am kind of touching on everything that's going to help you guys. So if there's anything I'm leaving out or anything else that you want me to talk about, make sure you put that in the comments, or make sure you send me a DM. If you have tried this position or have used this method and it has worked or has not worked, put it down below. Tell me what worked, what didn't work. If were you successful or you're not successful with this, and we'll keep going on. But I'm glad you guys tuned in. Thank you for following us. Again, like, follow, share. Stay tuned for our next position or next sexual educational info regarding spinal cord injury, back pain, and limited mobility. All right, guys, let's spice up that sex fight, and I will talk to you later. Bye. To follow our YouTube. Make sure to scan our QR code to learn more about our services. Make sure to follow us on all social media. Make sure to send all of your questions to our inbox so we can help you. All right, talk to you later. Bye.